Hello YouTube, this is Peter from GeekStrucking.com. How are you doing today? I'm just going to go ahead and drop a quick video on YouTube just to touch again one last time about 1099s. Now there are certain truck drivers that have been having live streams that say 1099s are scams, they're illegal, blah 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 blah. Now, they're not illegal. I don't care what he says. He forgets two things when talking about 1099s and whether or not they are legal or not. To verify this, I called my CPA today and I discussed with her the reasons why it's not illegal. First thing that he never mentioned, neglected to mention, never noticed, never realized it, or purposely didn't bring it up. You decide, not me. But anyways, one of the things is, are you forced as a 1099 employee to work? In the trucking industry, no, not really. Most companies that offer the 1099 have no forced dispatch. That means you get to decide when and where you work. Now, as a W-2 employee, according to the IRS and other government agencies, they say a W-2 employee cannot turn down work. They must do what they're told by the company, which is true. Now, with that being said, maybe there's some exceptions that I just haven't found yet. Maybe my CPA is wrong. I do not know. Another thing, in order to determine misclassifications of a 1099 employee, is, are they hourly or salary? Well, most of these companies with 1099s, you're neither. You get paid per mile. That is not hourly, and that is not salary. Those are the two biggest things whether or not to be determined whether you can be a 1099 or a W-2 employee. Again, he never mentioned it. Don't know why, don't care why. He's just misleading people. Maybe he doesn't realize it, maybe he doesn't know. Maybe he's just mad because other people are making more money or making less money. I don't know, I don't care. It's just telling people the wrong information or forgetting to give the full picture, in my opinion, is completely wrong. He said he's done his research. Well, he should have known about those two things. But those are the two biggest things that you can classify as a 1099 employee. If there's no forced dispatch in the trucking industry and you are not making hourly wage and or you are not salary, it is perfectly legal for you to be a 1099 employee. I was on his live chat. I asked him. He never responded. He just completely ignored it. But I said, show me of a company where the IRS went after a trucking company for wrongfully labeling a 1099 employee when they should be a W-2 employee. He never responded, never paid attention, because you know what? There is none. There's no way that these mega carriers, or even the little carriers, are going to do something that would get them in major trouble with the IRS. Little itty-bitty little mom-and-pop shops, maybe. But you're telling me companies, the mega carriers that are giving people 1099s, no, they're not going to mess around. They're not going to risk it. They have their own legal departments. Come on, people. It's not rocket science. I'm not saying companies and corporations don't break the law. They do it all the time. But the question is, again, if 80% of their employees are 1099, don't you think the government would take a look at that and see if they were doing it wrong? I think so. The IRS is not something to mess with. I'm sorry, but until he can show me that companies are getting in trouble for classifying people as 1099 employees, 1099 independent contractors and not W-2 employees, well, what he says is completely wrong. So, until then, which he won't be able to because I keep on looking for myself and I can't find nothing. So, bottom line is, like I said in all my other two videos, I'm not even a truck driver yet. I don't have my CDL yet. I'm very close to getting it. But, again, I have a lot of life experiences. I'm an IT guy. I'm an internet geek. I know how to do the research on my own. And that's exactly my advice to you. Do your own damn research. Just because some person's having a live stream and bitching and moaning and complaining, well, this is a scam, this is blah, 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 and he doesn't even look at the camera, he's looking off in the distance and everything else. Do your own research. Listen to him. If you think he's right, great. He's not singing the gospel until you can prove otherwise. That's my only suggestion. You want to keep yourself out of trouble? You want to keep yourself on the right path? You want to make sure you're not messing around with the IRS? Before you take a 1099 job, do the research. It's out there. It's all out there. Google it. Go to IRS.gov. Go to small business section of the government. Go to the Chamber of Commerce. Come on. There's tons of resources out there that tell you what a 1099 independent contractor is. And the two biggest deciding factors that I have found on the internet is, are you hourly salary? Not if you're getting paid per mile. Are you forced to do stuff you don't want to? No. Because if you're working with a company that has no forced dispatch, guess what? You can tell them no. So, you are free and clear, in my personal opinion. Again, do your own research, but in my personal opinion, you're good to be a 1099 employee. Contractor. It's fine. Again, do your own research. Now, this is what last I'm going to talk about it for a while. I'm just want to focus on my school and get that done and taken care of. And until then, I'm out of this debate because it's just ridiculous. It's moronic. It's stupid. Just talk to your accountant. Run your own numbers. See which pays more. Do the best you can. That's all we all can do. Do the best we can. And don't let other people's opinions, right or wrong, steer you in the opposite direction where you want to go. Because you're not hurting them when you mess up. You're only hurting yourself. So do your damn research. Anyways, YouTube, y'all have a good day. Again, my name is Peter. If you need to get a hold of me, my email address is peter@geekslogic.com. More than welcome to drop me an email. And we'll go from there. Anyways, y'all have a great day.